This map animation is very useful, especially if you're a real estate agent and you want to showcase the location of the property, or if you're a traveler and you want to show the route that you take. In this video, I'm gonna show you how I made this map animation, and believe it or not, it's very easy to do. First, go to Google Earth, search for the location, example, New York. Now, find the area that you want to animate. Okay, I think I like this one. Once you found the location that you want to animate, click Change Base Map. Make sure Clean is selected, and then 3D buildings are off. Once done, take a screenshot. Import your screenshot to DaVinci Resolve, drag it to your timeline, set the duration to 15 seconds, zoom into your screenshot a little bit and maybe adjust the position until the user interface is no longer visible to the camera. Just like that. Duplicate your screenshot, hold Alt, and drag the screenshot clip upward. Now make sure that the second screenshot, which is the duplicate one, the start and end of the clip are perfectly aligned. Right click the screenshot clip above and click open in Fusion page. In the Fusion page, drag in a polygon node, but do not connect it yet. Draw the route. Okay. So let's say this is an example only. I will start right here. Once done, drag a background node. Change the color of the background node to whatever you want. Mine is yellow, golden yellow. Connect the polygon node to the background node. Hit shift and space and search for glow. Make sure this glow is the one that you selected. Now click add. Then connect the output of glow node to the screenshot node. It will automatically create a merge node. Click the polygon node again. Change the border width to 0.003. Okay. Now, as you can see here, this is the route that you drew. Okay. Let's animate it. Click the polygon node. Drag the playhead, this orange line, to the frame 0, which is the starting point. Change the length to 0 and add a keyframe. Then press space to play. Estimate when you want the animation to end. Then press space again to pause. And at that point, change the length value to 1. It will automatically drop a second keyframe. Now let's watch it. Okay. Let's make the animation smoother. Click spline. Check polygon. Select the graph and click smooth. You'll notice that the animation is much smoother than before. Once you're done, disconnect the merge node and connect the glow node directly to media out. Now let's go back to edit page. Now you have two clips. The bottom clip is the map, while the top clip is the route that you animated. Let's add some indicators. Let's start with the first point. Okay, drag your playhead at the beginning. Click effects. Search for fusion composition. Drag it to your timeline. Make sure it's above, not below. Drag the end of it and align to end of other clips. Make sure they are perfectly aligned. Right click your fusion composition. Click open in fusion. Let's close the spline. Okay. In fusion, drag a ellipse node and drag a background node. Connect the ellipse node to background node and connect the background to media out. Change the background node, same color as the color you selected earlier. Golden yellow is mine. Click the ellipse node, change the width to 0.2 and change the height to 0.2. Change the value of soft edge to 0.06. Okay. Now let's go back to the edit page. Okay, drag the playhead again to the beginning. Add the keyframe, change the zoom value to 0, to 0. Move your playhead slightly to the right, and then change the value to 1. Okay, let's watch it. Click the Fusion Composition clip. Click keyframes. Click keyframe curves. Select your graph. Change the animation from linear to ease in. You'll notice this small white line. Drag it all the way to left and a little bit upwards to create a little bit of bounce. Let's watch the animation again. Now right click your Fusion Composition and click New Compound Clip. Let's say Indicator. And click Create. Now you can move the indicator anywhere without messing up the keyframes. Now click this Transform and adjust the size of the indicator. Not too small and not too big. Just enough. And drag it to the starting point. Okay. Okay. Let's watch it. Good, good. Now, play your video and post it exactly when the line animation ends. Okay. Now, hold Alt and drag the indicator above and align it where the line animation ends. Okay. Trim the indicator clip so it ends exactly the same with other clips. Click the indicator, click Transform, and drag it to the end of the line. Okay. Now, let's watch it. Now we have indicators, we have the route. Let's add some labels. Click effect, search for text plus, drag it to your timeline. Okay. Drag the end of the text plus. Okay, so they end exactly the same. Customize your text. So mine, I think I like Pixelify. Let's say starting point. Okay. Click shading, click tree, black shadow, and click enable. Click transform and position your text. You can also change the size here at the text tab. Okay. And then click transform and adjust the position. Drag your playhead at the beginning. Click the text plus. Click text. You will see right on. Drag it all the way to left. Add the keyframe. Move your playhead slightly to the right. And drag the right on all the way to the right. Watch this. What we did by adjusting the right on is it's like a typing effect. Now duplicate the text plus and align with the second indicator. Move your text plus position to the end part. This one is fine. I'd like to change its color to golden yellow. Now let's change the text, of course. Endpoint. Once you change the text, the color, you customize it, you change the position, go ahead and drag the end of the second text plus and make sure it aligns with other clips. Let's watch this. Okay. To make it more realistic, let's add some clouds. I will put the link of the cloud where you can download it in the video description. So go ahead and check them out. Drag the cloud above all your clips. Drag its end. Okay. So they all end the same together. Once done, drag your playhead to the beginning. Click the cloud clip. Add a keyframe. Move your playhead to the end. Move the position just a little bit left using this X. Once done, right click the cloud clip and click new compound clip. Let's name it cloud. Okay. Now zoom in a little to make it bigger. And I suggest the first cloud should be below. Okay. Hold Alt and drag the cloud upward to duplicate it. Flip it so they are not very identical. Drag it above so it will be above. Let's change its position. So they look very random. Now let's watch it. Okay. To make it more realistic or cinematic, add a adjustment clip. Okay. Make sure it covers the start to the end of the video. Search vignette. Let's add very slight vignette here. Adjust the softness to 1. Click global blend and change it to 0.5. Now, click video. Click this keyframe. Make sure the playhead is at the beginning. Move your playhead to the end. Zoom in a little bit. Now let's watch it. Once done, let's add the sound effects. All the sound effects are in the video description. Go ahead and check them out. Okay, drag a wind sound effect. The wind sound effect is very long, so let's cut it. So they end exactly the same with other clips. Drag your playhead at the beginning. Add a pop sound effect. Okay, and then drag your playhead to the end of the animation where the second text and second indicator start. Hold Alt and drag the sound effect to the right so they are aligned with the second indicator and second text. I don't want them to sound the same, so let's change the pitch. While the text are typing, let's add some computer glitch sound effect there. Okay. Just cut the computer glitch sound effect until the last text appear. Again, hold Alt and duplicate the computer glitch sound effect. Okay. Let's watch it. Wait, are you a videographer, someone who creates cinematic videos, music videos, or someone who does color grading at work? Well, great news. The answer is giving us free trial to test their product. No credit card needed at this stage. And if you decide to purchase it, you can get 10% discount if you use my code JohnEditPodcast. The Enhancer is a color grading tool that helps you achieve overall cinematic looks all inside your editing software. It's perfect if you want to elevate your visuals and give your videos that professional film aesthetic. Don't wait. Visit the Enhancer now, link in the description, and test their product. If it's something that helps improve your workflow, go ahead and use my code JohnEditPodcast on your purchase to get 10% discount. And there you have it, the map animation. All the elements you need from cloud to sound effects, all the links are in the description, so go ahead and check them out. As always, I hope you learned a lot from this video, and if you want to learn more about the basics of DaVinci Resolve, I made a free DaVinci Resolve course just for you. Go ahead and check them out.